Prove it. This week is Cupcake Week. So let's just dive in. The most moist cupcakes. And we're off. Guys, here's the deal. When making cupcakes, one of the most important things to remember is just, well, yes, but measure.
The greatest artists trace. Because we'll be using unbleached all-purpose flour for this recipe, we'll need to be providing our own bleach.
So we're going to be adding 1 cup of sugar. We know to use a cup because it's in the name, cupcake. Alright, we got a cup of butter, a cup because of cupcake.
The cupcakes will fill our stomach while the butter will fill our hearts.
Alright, we're going to add the butter into the microwave. So if you look at the time, it is 8:07, so that means 8 minutes and 7 seconds. Once the butter is smashed, remember to slice it as opposed to just squashing it because that's going to keep all the calcium and protein in there.
Make sure to julienne the butter real smooth. She's ready.
Remember to fold in the butter. We're going to lock in the air. Throw it in. The impact breaks down the enzymes.
Oh, no.
Now what we're doing here is creaming.
Fluffy as a cloud.
If you're not using egg cups for your cupcakes, then yeah, you're doing it wrong. The reason we let the eggs sit in the egg cups is far more than just a cute effect. The reason we do this is so the yolk sits to the bottom and is allowed to actually cook a little bit, and what that does is it releases the proteins and the enzymes and the antibiotics, and yeah, it releases the flavor in the cupcake.
See how the color is fluffy and airy?
Alright, and now for 2 tablespoons of milk. We know it's a tablespoon because it's bigger than a table and smaller than a spoon. And guys, remember, if your milk's not whole, forget about it. Hey, so now we're going to add our dry ingredients. Dry ingredients is a very simple term. It basically means anything that's not wet. So we're going to show you some of our favorite dry ingredients.
Dry feta.
Yes. Dry bread. Yes.
Dry salt. Yeah.
Dry ice.
Yes. Dry rub.
Double yes.
Yes.
No, we'll fix that in post.
One and 2/3 cups of flour. We know that because it's right.
So we mix in the flour, and what the flour does is we call it a rising agent. It lifts the yeast out from the proteins, and it actually causes the cake to expand, making it a cupcake. And now for baking powder. We actually didn't have any, so we're going to use baking soda. Same thing, baking. So we're going to use a teaspoon of that, and we know it's a teaspoon because it's bigger than tea and smaller than a spoon. So, and it goes. I just love that sound. It's my favorite part. This is why we do it.
What are they called?
You don't know?
I don't know. Here we have 2 different colors of these cupcake frill jackets. Now the white reflects the heat into the cupcake, so it kind of cooks it a little faster. So if you want it a little, well done, do this. If you want medium rare, pick this.
Now to grease our tins.
Scoop the batter into each of these cupcake frill jackets. And you want to just eyeball it, meaning you want about the precise volume of 2 eyeballs.
One thing I love about cupcakes is that you can just customize them as long as they're shaped like a cup. So here's the first one, which, yeah, as you can see, you guessed it, it's a star. This one is a heart shape. We got a rabbit here.
A tortoise.
Tortoise, yep, tortoise right here.
No.
And then a new one. Hey there. We often get emails at the Prove It Brothers headquarters. Justin, how long do I prove my cupcakes for? Or Justin, how long do we prove our cupcakes for? Or, Justin, how long do we prove our cupcakes for? Oh, we get it. You guys want to know. And I'll tell you, you don't. You can just smell that batter. Okay, let's put them in the oven. Just why don't you explain to the viewers what you're doing here?
Well, you see, we could...
Why are you using an eggshell?
So, we could be scooping out this batter to make our frosting with metallic spoons, but it leaves that real gritty, metallic kind of tasting.
That's not what I like.
We don't want, that's not what we chefs want. We want things to be natural. You just use a little eggshell, reuse, recycle, right? And you just gotta take that and just...
Did you get a bowl?
I didn't get it.
Okay, I'll just get one right now.
Yeah. And just plop it in there. Important tip, keep your workspace clear.
A good way to tell if they're done is if you see that they're done. Just kidding. We're gonna test to see if the cupcakes are baked. We call this the cork test. Place a cork on top of the cupcake. See how it floats? Yeah, it also floats on water. And what is water? Not cooked. Back in the oven, thank you. Looking tasty. Now what we didn't tell you is that we added a little surprise and we went and made a blue cup. Alrighty, so we're gonna let the cupcakes prove for about 2.5 hours. You gotta get your bagpipe.
What you want to do is you want to start in the center. You just want to repeat with the rest of them. We did actually leave a little surprise for you inside. Look at that.
We were the Prove It brothers.
And you've been proved.